Welcome back to Troy TrojanVision's Student Government Association Officer Candidates Debate. During this segment of the debate, the candidates will have up to 2 minutes for introductory remarks, 1 minute to respond to each of 3 questions, and 2 minutes to summarize his or her platform and tell you, the voters, why he or she should be the next president of Troy University's Student Government Association. Let's meet Taylor Holt, a junior social science major from Huntsville. Morgan Long is a junior sports management major from Birmingham, and Carter Ray is a junior geomatics and land surveying major from Troy. Taylor, you have 2 minutes to introduce yourself.
Thank you. Good evening, Trojans. My name is Taylor Holt, and as previously mentioned, I'm a junior social science major, legal studies minor from Huntsville, Alabama. Through my time at Troy, I've made long-lasting relationships and served in many leadership roles. These roles include Freshman Forum, the SGA Executive Board, the SGA Presidential Cabinet, and on the University Activities Council Executive Board. These roles have allowed me to grow and further develop in serving the students. I would like to serve as your next SGA president. As president, I have 3 main initiatives that I want to conquer: creating a healthier, safer, and smarter Troy University. First, I would like to create a healthier Troy University physically by creating a healthier food option for commuters on campus. Mentally, I would like to highlight the counseling programs that we have available for students for free. And I would like to develop the relationship between the students, the administration, and the Student Government Association by broadening communication and through a series of roundtables. Next, I would like to create a safer Troy. I would like to work with the Office of Student Services, the Police Department, and the City of Troy. I would like to implement reflectors on crosswalks. I would like to add cameras in the entrances of all buildings and address the lighting discrepancies on campus. Lastly, I'd like to create a smarter Troy. This has to do with the technological advancements of the university. I would like to create a virtual way for students to use their services without their physical Trojan cards, like through a mobile device. If elected, I promise to be intentional and diligent in serving you, keeping you, the students, on the forefront of my whole campaign and through my service. Thank you for letting me come and address my platform with you tonight, and I'm so thankful to be able to run to be your next SGA president. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. Now, Morgan, you have 2 minutes to introduce yourself.
Thank you, Taylor. My name is Morgan Long, and I'm a sport management major with a minor in leadership development, and I'm running to be your SGA president. Through my time at Troy, I've had the honor of serving Troy University, but I've had the privilege of serving the student body. Through these privileges, I've been able to serve as an impact leader, a Trojan ambassador, as well as on the executive board of the Trojan Ambassador Association. I've served as a freshman forum delegate, an SGA senator, and I currently serve as a vice president of campus activities for your Troy Student Government Association. Through all these roles, I've learned how Troy operates, who I need to contact, but most importantly, how to get things done. This gives me an overwhelming sense of confidence with the student body back behind me as SGA president that I know I can get what we need done accomplished. What we need done is we need better food quality, better food service, better safety on campus. There is no reason why students should fear leaving the library late at night due to inadequate lighting, security, help lights, as well as other occurrences. We also need changes with graduation. We currently only have 5 guest available tickets for students who are getting ready to graduate from Troy University. This should be a joyous occasion where plenty of members of your family or close friends should be able to come and celebrate with you. It is unacceptable that we can only invite 5 guests, and this needs to change immediately. As well, I'd like to implement a new app that's already existing that other campuses use that get away from our current Trojan card system. This lets us access our Trojan cards via our phones and other mobile devices, making Trojan cards not needed any longer. Thank you, and I'm excited to run for your SGA president.
Thank you, Morgan. Now, Carter, it's your turn to introduce yourself.
Hey, Trojans. My name is Carter Ray, and I'm running for SGA president. I wish I had more time to prepare for tonight. I wish I had more time to campaign. I also wish I had more time to study and hang out with my friends. But I spend hours every week doing the same thing each of you are doing, wasting my time, circling this campus in my car, looking for something more than a rare winning lottery ticket, an open parking space. Many of you don't know this, but the SGA president also has a seat on the board of trustees of this university. If elected, I will devote as much time as I currently spend traveling in circles, looking for a parking space, and devote this time to getting one thing that I think we all can agree that we need, a parking deck. This parking problem is out of control, and enough is enough. If we want to be able to grow, we must be able to first accommodate that growth. It would be my honor to be able to serve you and this university. In addition to the parking deck, my number one issue, I will focus on infrastructure and facility improvements, safety and security, dining, and tuition and scholarships. I'm disgusted by the fact that students go in facilities and have to breathe in mold. I don't like the idea that students are scared to walk around campus at night alone. I want more dining options and I want healthier options. I also do not want increasing tuition cost at the end of this semester. I also want more scholarship options for prospective students. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, Carter. I have a question that each of you will answer, and you'll answer the question in the reverse of the order in which you introduced yourselves. So, Carter, the question is to you first. What do you see as the greatest challenge Troy University students face, and how can the university and SGA help with this?
I think the students are not as good represented. I don't think we have as strong of a voice as we need. A lot of times, students' opinions and concerns do not get fully voiced to administrators. I also think we need to start voicing our concerns more to members of the Alabama legislature. They give us funding and they vote on many social issues that face students every day. I think the biggest challenge is students not having a strong enough voice, and as your SGA president, I will voice those concerns to the administration and to members of the Alabama legislature as well.
Thank you, Carter. Morgan, let's hear your answer to that question.
Thank you, Taylor. I feel like the biggest challenge for us is we have big ideas. We want to implement big changes. However, we do not implement it in the correct fashion. We don't go to the right people in order to implement these changes. We don't implement it in the right way. We need to have better communication with our upper level administration. We need to make sure that we're constantly in their offices, talking with them, sitting on with the Board of Trustees, and making sure that they know our needs and what we need to improve. It is unnecessary that we have to have people living in dorms that are inadequate to live in, people eating food that is not healthy, that is not acceptable to eat. We need to make sure that we're in front of our administration and demanding that we need change. Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan. And Taylor, you get to answer that question.
Thank you, Taylor. I believe that there are a few things that are the major problem with students on campus that we all see every single day. And I think that is with safety, and I think that is with healthy food options. As commuters, you can go into TC with your flex points, and your options are fast food, Chinese food, Einstein's if there's not a long line, or ice cream. If you're trying to diet and, new year, new you, then you have no option than to have a salad that may not have been prepared that day. I think that is a huge problem facing students today, trying not to accomplish the freshman 15 or any other point during their college careers. I think that is a problem that we need to fix. In regards to safety, you can barely see at night, and that is a huge issue in regards to the library, Saga, TC, the main areas on campus. In regards to that, I want to have cameras installed in the entrances of all buildings, and I plan to talk with the administration throughout my time as president. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. For your second question, each candidate has an individual question to answer. Our candidates drew sealed envelopes containing the questions before the program. Again, we'll reverse the order of respondents. So, Taylor, your question is, from your observation of the role SGA president, what do you think is the most important responsibility of the president, and how would you go about fulfilling that responsibility?
Thank you. I think that the most important part of being SGA president is communicating concerns to the administration and to the Board of Trustees. Without them receiving those concerns, no changes can be made. Through my platform, I have plans to install this into a more efficient and direct way. I want to install roundtables 2 times a semester targeting certain groups of students, and so I can receive efficient and direct communication, which then I can bring to the administration. I would also like to implement a letter from the president that describes what SGA is doing on behalf of the students, what the president is communicating to administration about, and what administration is doing on behalf of those concerns. I believe that this will bring a more direct and efficient communication to the students and bring a change overall in the many areas that need help. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. Morgan, your question is, what leadership quality do you admire most in a leader, and how have you tried to incorporate that in your life?
Thank you, Taylor. The leadership quality that I feel like represents the best as a leader is sacrificial leadership. I think with the meaning of sacrificial leadership is as a leader who will go without so others go with. This is something that I've tried my best to adopt daily. It is no reason that I should go with something when someone should go without. Therefore, I devote my time, and I challenge the SGA to devote their time as well to give back to the students so they can go with. Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan. Carter, your question is, how do you plan to be an active student representative, voicing student concerns to the administration in a way that is most likely to lead to constructive solutions?
Thank you, Taylor. We're first going to know specifically what the students want and the students' opinions on these certain issues. We're going to create then a plan of action that includes things, and we'll figure out what we need to do in order to get that done. We want an obtainable goal. We'll present that and follow through with members of the Board of Trustees, members of the administration, and thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, Carter. Our presidential candidates will have a third question with answers in a re-randomized order. Our last question goes to Morgan first. Morgan Long, how do you see Troy University in the future?
Thank you. I see Troy University in the future as the premier college in the state of Alabama. Troy University has so much room for growth, many areas of improvement that can and will happen, and it has the best faculty and students in the state. I know this from my time as a Trojan ambassador, seeing people come on campus and just seeing the Trojan pride and atmosphere throughout everyone there. It's truly my favorite part about this campus. It is awesome to go somewhere where there's so much Trojan pride and just so much buy-in to the community. So that's why I know that Troy is going to be the premier college in the state of Alabama, because of its desire for excellence, for its quest for academic superiority, and for the overall greatness that the whole student body encompasses. Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan. Carter, how do you see Troy University in the future?
Troy's greatest days are yet to come. I see Troy being much bigger. I see us growing. I also see us having an administration that respects the students more and listens to our concerns. I also see Troy having an SGA president this next year who works for the students and is a true servant, a person that will do anything he can for the students, and that's what I hope to be as an SGA president. But Troy's greatest days are yet to come. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you. And Taylor is next. Taylor, how do you see Troy University in the future?
Thank you, Taylor. Troy University truly embodies change. 5 years ago, Troy University looked nothing like it did now, and it won't in a couple months with the addition to our new recreation center. Troy University is constantly changing, and that's okay because times change and we adapt to them. Through my platform, I would like to bring Troy University into a more technologically advanced age where we use our Trojan cards virtually through our phones like through an Apple Wallet. I think that this will advance the university into a more technological age in response to the technological advances that we have already been making in regards to our new website. I see Troy University on the forefront of this state and eventually in the forefront of in this country. technologically, academically, athletically, every aspect of university life. Thank you.
Thank you. That's it for questions and answers. We're now nearing the conclusion of our program. Our candidates will have up to 2 minutes to summarize their candidacy. Taylor, here's your chance to tell our viewers why they should vote for you for SGA President on March 6th.
Thank you. I would like to use this time to express how incredibly thankful I am. I'm thankful to be a Troy Trojan. I'm thankful for the relationships that I have built thus far on Troy's campus. I'm thankful for all the people that have believed and invested in me, and I'm thankful to be able to run to be your next SGA president. I want you to trust and believe in my administration. I will bring a drive, passion, and desire to serve you to SGA. I believe that I can be the person that you need to support you through everything and bring your concerns directly to the administration. I believe I'm the best candidate for you, and together we can create something super special for this university. Together we can create a healthier, safer, and smarter Troy University, and we can make Troy the best that it can possibly be. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. Now, Morgan, you have up to 2 minutes to tell our viewers why they should vote for you for SGA President.
Thank you, Taylor. I believe that I'm the best candidate for SGA President because of my desire and work ethic for this position. I've worked constantly for the past 3 years to put myself in the face of upper-level administration to make sure that I'm listening constantly with the student body so our desires are the same. We want to see commitment, improvements, and dedication to Troy across the board from students to faculty. I know that through our efforts together that this will happen and great changes will be made. Changes where we can celebrate with multiple people when we accomplish the biggest accomplishment of our life so far, graduating from Troy University. Changes where we have meal plans that fit better for our needs. Meal plans that allow flex points to roll over between fall and spring semester. Meal plans that are different than the 4 that we currently have. Changes we will see will affect our Trojan ID system. We won't be tied down to a card anymore. We'll be able to remotely access this. Changes that see a better intramurals, that see better safety, that see more lighting on campus. Changes that see people who live in dorms don't have to live with mold or busted water fountains for a year. Changes that we can make together and that we will make together so that Troy, our home, is better for it for the long run. So go long for Troy and vote for Morgan Long.
Thank you, Morgan. Now, Carter Ray, you have 2 minutes to tell our viewers why they should vote for you for SGA President.
It would be the honor of a lifetime to be able to serve you, the students. Troy has given me so much over the past 3 years, opportunities, friendships, and being able to serve you as an SGA president is something I look forward to and I would take great pride in. I do want you to remember, though, a vote for Carter Ray is a vote for a parking deck. Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you, Carter. And those are your candidates for SGA President: Taylor Holt, Morgan Long, and Carter Ray. That concludes our program. I'd like to thank all of our candidates for participating, and of course, thank you for watching. To see this debate again, you can view it on both Facebook and YouTube beginning Monday, February 25th. Go to facebook.com/TroyTrojanVision. You can also view the debate on our YouTube site. That's youtube.com/TroyTrojanVision. Remember, the election for Troy University's Student Government Association officers is Wednesday, March 6th. Vote between 8 and 5 using your Troy email. Check with Troy Trojan Vision, the Metropolitan, and social media for election results on Thursday, March 7th. If there is a need for a runoff vote for any offices, the runoff will be Friday, March 8th. For all of us at Troy Trojan Vision, I'm Taylor Pollock. Thanks for watching.